Our next guest is the creator and host of the popular television series America's Next Top Model. Here's the lovely Tyra Banks, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
I'm good. You have a grip, man. You just like dug this ring.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
It's okay.
But you know, when you come out, I had to get a grip on something. You know, your mom was here. It was Mother's Day, I guess, and
yes.
She did one of the. We had the celebrity mothers doing the top 10, and it was advice for my celebrity son or daughter.
Yes.
You remember any of the advice she gave you?
My mom, she was so good. She came out here all with her little attitude, and she was like, "Whatever you do, stay away from that Donald Trump."
That's right. Stay away from Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Do you know Donald Trump? You spend any time with him?
I've met him like hi, but haven't had a conversation with him.
Let's keep it that way. We were talking about the show America's Next Top Model. And
yes.
Did I have it right? Do you have people who want to be models? Is it just women or men and women?
No, it's women. I don't think that people are interested in seeing male models.
I certainly am not.
Yeah.
And so they come from all over the country?
Yes, they come from all over the country, just normal girls, you know, and they audition to be on the show, and I choose the final 14 every year.
And what kind of things do they have to do to qualify as a top model?
You mean to win the actual contest?
Or to advance so they don't get booted out?
You know, they have to have a big, strong personality. All the girls are pretty. I mean, models, you know, look a certain way. But after a while, that's boring if you don't have anything on the inside.
That's right.
To be able to do interviews with people like you, things like that.
And,
so, you know, they have to have some fire inside.
You have models, then you have top models, and then you have supermodels.
No, top is the top. Baby.
Top is the top?
Oh, yeah.
More than a supermodel?
Yeah, well, you know what? Really? Supermodel is overused. Now, if you get a picture in a Sears catalog, you're a supermodel. You know, like everybody just says supermodel. It's like we're over that.
Tell us about your career to stardom. How did you begin as a model?
I began, it's a long story. I was gangly, skinny, awkward, but every model says that, but I looked sick. I looked like I had some disease. In fact, my school, my high school thought that I was ill, and they ordered my mom to make sure and get me tested. There's nothing wrong with me. But on the first day of school, this girl came up to me, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna be a supermodel, and you should be a supermodel just like me." And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. But we became best friends, and I pretty much started from there.
Do you remember the first job you had?
The first modeling job I had was a fashion show. It was a fashion show in LA. There was a club that Prince, you know, the singer Prince, had called Glam Slam. Who's clapping? You like the lick? Called Glam Slam, and he had this fashion show, and it was free for clothes. It wasn't him, but a designer was using his club. And the designer told me, "Tyra, you are already sexy like a cat. I want you to be feline. I want you to go down the runway and be like a cat." And I was like, okay. So I'm walking on the runway, and then I get to the end, and I'm like, and the designer was like, "You have ruined my show. What is this thing you do? I'm a cat-like, not like a cat." And I was like, oh, Lord. So that was my first job. I was like 15, 16 years old. So I learned. Why are you silent?
And as a part of the show, the young women go to Japan to work on television commercials, is that?
Wait, what the heck? Why are you so silent on my cat story?
I didn't really know what to say. What should I have? I don't know. I thought, well, you
thought it was horrible and I ruined the show?
I thought it was nice and I enjoyed it. I'm still getting over the fact that as a child you appeared to be sickly.
I was.
It's hard to believe where I'm seated.
I was 50 pounds lighter.
Yeah. Oh. So anyway, you go to, they take the girls to Japan, and what do they do over there?
Yeah, the girls, you know, they have to learn the culture. It's really important, you know, as a model to be able to go to France, Italy, no matter where you go, and learn that culture, because it's, you know, it's not just about getting the job, it's about having respect. So, and it's also about learning the language.
Yeah.
So,
they learn to speak Japanese.
They have to not necessarily learn the language and have the most deep conversations, but they have to be able to do commercials. I had them do a commercial for Campbell's Soup. And they had to do it in Japanese. And people are like, you know, people would never do that. That's just not realistic, Tyra, in the modeling industry. And I'm like, yes, it is, because I did a commercial in Israel, and it was for chocolate. First of all, I don't like chocolate. It makes me ill.
Really? You don't like chocolate?
I hate chocolate.
Well, what kind of illness do you get? It makes you sick to your stomach?
Yes. It makes me very sick.
Is that milk chocolate?
Yes.
You may be lactose intolerant.
But I'm not, because I love ice cream.
So you like ice cream?
This
makes no sense. If you like ice cream, why don't you like chocolate? What about chocolate ice cream?
No, disgusting.
What about vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce?
I go up under the sauce and scoop the vanilla under the sauce. It's gross.
Wow.
Yeah, I went to a chocolate convention when I was 13 and I OD'd on it. And I think
so you have a bad
since
reaction?
memory, yeah.
Is it more like a emotional reaction, maybe? Psychosomatic reaction?
Psychosomatic slightly, but then the stomach starts to rumble and things happen.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had this commercial for chocolate in Israel. You know, it was a lot of money, so I'm like, I don't like chocolate, but it was a lot of money, so I'm gonna go. And the night before, my friend called me and told me that my boyfriend had cheated on me at the time. This was a long time, you guys. Don't be trying to connect anything. This was like, 8 years ago, that my boyfriend had cheated on me. So then I have to get to the commercial, eat the damn chocolate, and then they're like, you gotta speak Hebrew. My boyfriend cheated on me. I'm crying inside. I'm crying on the real stomach inside because of the damn chocolate, and had to speak Hebrew. So I came up with that idea and said, put it on America's Next Top Model. Have them eat stuff.
I have to go back to the idea that your boyfriend cheated on you.
Yes.
What? What is that?
I don't know. The boy, it's my own fault because he would call me from Italy. I was kind of over him already. And he would call me from Italy and he would say, I love you, Tyra. And I'd be like, okay. Bye. So he was like, well, screw you. I'm gonna go. Yeah, but it still was devastating. You don't want to get cheated on, even if you don't want somebody anymore.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Right, we'll be right back with Tyra Banks. So you're doing a talk show? You're starting your own show?
I'm starting my own talk show.
That's very exciting.
David.
What kind of show is that going to be?
Kind of like a women's issues kind of talk show. Everyone thinks we're going to do a talk show about fashion and be like, hey, But no, that's not what I'm doing. It's about...
As a male and not as a woman, it seems to me like there are many, many platforms for women's issues these days on television. Am I right about that?
There are.
Yeah. Do we need another platform?
We need one from my point of view.
And what is your point of view?
My point of view is all y'all men is crazy. That's my point of view. No, it's about real issues. I'm going to be talking about things from, sibling rivalry to dating to, abuse, everything. And then fun, of course, the fashion light stuff too.
Sure.
But
I would like to get this guy that you were dating who decided he could do better than you somehow and went off cheating on you. I would like to see this guy.
You would?
Yeah.
His name starts with a J.
All right, get him in here. And what about Sharon Reed? Did you see the anchor person from Cleveland?
Yeah, I saw her. I didn't see the naked stuff though, but she's beautiful. She's really, really lovely. She has that newscaster talk voice. How come you don't have that?
I'm not a newscaster.
But you're still on TV.
Yeah.
With your show.
Although, yeah, but the story itself, would you appear in a thing like that where people wake up and take off their clothes?
No, I feel like I do Victoria's Secret and I'm in my drawers every day, and that's about all y'all gonna see.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, listen, great luck to you. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to have you with. Give my best to your mother.
Thank you, I will.
Tyra Banks, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Y11.